This is Formula Legends. We're here on Xbox Series X. Be sure to like the video, subscribing is great as well. So this takes you on a journey through the sport's most iconic eras. We're starting off here with the 60s, and then you make your way through the decades, enjoying intense competitive races from the old sporting vehicles of the past to the cutting-edge technology of the modern era, which is quite exciting. The game actually has some really interesting, detailed sort of mechanics to it, and that's matched with what is a very simplistic visual direction, like a very distinct art direction and aesthetic to it, which is quite neat, and I think you'll sort of appreciate that as you go about racing and competing here in a variety of different setups. Everything from the story mode, which is what we're showing now, to quick racing, to some time-lapse stuff, and a tutorial to get you going, because this is a game where you do have to actually manage the quality of, say, like the tires and the systems of your particular vehicle as you compete in a wide range of options, and try to be the best out there, which obviously I struggle with. Yes, I know, controller, I'm trying. There's different elements: rain-soaked asphalt, strategic pit stop situations, lots of different environmental things that impact your ability to fine-tune the perfect race time. And yeah, some historic inspired locations, 14 evolving tracks. That was was not paying attention, and yeah, anyways. Every era has its heroes race with these fictional drivers inspired by real legends. It's actually pretty well set up, aside from me driving like a maniac. I need some driving assist on or something to be able to really do this well. Invalid lap? I feel like me driving way off into the distance of my controller vibrating like a monster, and it should be okay. 16 legendary cars, all inspired by iconic designs from different eras. Yeah, that was pretty terrible. Pretty terrible. Anyways, let's do this. Christian Moon. Yeah. It is actually like a pretty nice looking game. And like I said, it does have some little details from like the launch of your, I guess you could say, car in the beginning of the race, to doing the pit stops, to what kind of tire selection you want to have on. There actually is quite a lot of options here to choose the technical details you want, and then you can adjust during the race by pressing quick button taps, like what sort of approach you're taking for racing around, which is quite neat. And then there's different difficulty options, and then lots of different settings for, you know, kind of how hardcore it all is. As I said, there's a lot under the hood on this one. I'm more trying to not drive off hilariously into the distance would be ideal, but this is a pretty competitive group of vehicles here. I guess I started at the back, but they certainly move a lot more intensely than I do, that is for sure. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You are for real? Are you for real? Can we restart this? Holy. There's also like a photo mode stuff and lots of details. Anyways, it's a 4K resolution too. It's 60 FPS. Yeah, it's a high, like a very stylized aesthetic and vibe going on in this game, which is nice. I think I had a terrible start there. One sec. Let's do this again. I might actually need like some kind of good settings. See, because I get the launch, but then I'm not like moving, and I'm just kind of standing there, which is not good because it's like I'm so far behind. Why does it lock like that? Okay, one sec. I gotta have like traction control on or something, because it's just like I'm absolutely locking on this. My test runs were going so much better, but I guess once you get out there, you start showing. See, like I don't know if I'm tapping like maybe a little too much braking on that or something, because it's just like I'm not launching. Okay, looks like everyone took everyone out. Okay, that was better. Alright, let's keep doing this. But yeah, no, they got some really majestic backdrops, a lot of different environmental settings, and yeah, it's just like a pretty well put together little racing game that might be a little too technical for me, I guess, or something. Because it's definitely giving me some troubles. There we go, that's a little bit better. You've got to be kidding me. This took me right out. This is like the default like difficulty settings and everything too. I just kind of jumped in here and it's like... Yeah, it's definitely giving me a bit of troubles. No, dude, you're sending me into the crowd and into last place. Oh, you literally you get to just speed off after I get like knocked into absolute last place with not a chance of continuing. That driver literally took me out of the race. That is ridiculous. That like this race, like this driver literally like removed me from competition. Not that I was doing good before, but you know, it's like, you gotta be kidding me. Tires at 25%. Well, I mean, this race is already like a wash. Let's go try a different map if I can. That's so disheartening. Okay. Yeah, this is all the default stuff. So we can show off some different maps. Canada, let's do it. In the late 60s. Car locked. Late 80s, 90s. Early O's. Bam, there we go. We're gonna get something fast. We're gonna get something furious. I actually skipped the, no. Gotta get that practice lap in there. That way you can feel the course. See, it's kind of beautifully, like, well done and detailed game. There's different environment setups. And, like, it looks really good. If only I was better at it. Invalid lap time. I really struggle with winning in this, aren't I? Yeah, no, I know about WRS. Seems like the AI, they just keep the speed on those, like, turns, though. There you go, that was pretty good. I can do windy stuff. I mean, what is the point of this? I could end up in, like, last place anyways. The AI in this seems to be ruthless. Or maybe not, if I could pull off an incredible ending here. I'm gonna finish, like, yeah, basically last place. I should just be able to skip it and accept my punishment. Let's do this. Like, it is pretty competently put together, right? Like, the details of all the different cars and... bad. Yeah, that's fair. Doesn't help with my controller giving me so much attitude. Like, it's actually like a really well done racing game. Look at me go! I'm like 7th place or so. Not bad at all. I guess I just needed a faster, more modern vehicle. I got the need for speed. Wow, 4th place. No! That's a very punishing, slow reason. Wow, okay, well there goes the dream. I know about BRS. I'm just trying to win here. Why does it keep doing that? Like, it just completely, like, loses traction or something like that. Like, I know the tire durability's down, but it's not that bad. I don't know, I think I just went for wet tires like a fool. I don't know how that worked out for me, but I feel like I'm behind on things. Now I'm in dead last. A good thing I put on those wet tires. Well, I was doing well for a bit there, I guess, but who cares now, I guess. Yes, I know about BRS and stuff. I'm using it when I want to. I just cannot get those corners going. It's just rough because, like, I was doing well, and then I just kind of essentially threw it all away. The puddles are actually pretty nice looking. Yeah, it's like it's just not turning and stuff. Like, I guess maybe that's the water, but hey, we're on 5 of 11 laps. Holy, I should have adjusted that further so we weren't doing this many laps. 5 out of 11. That's way too much. Okay, we'll do another map. I didn't even think of there being that many qualification laps. Oh, there we go. We can set up 0. Medium, short. Let's do like the mid-90s. That was a fun time. At start. Ugh. Six laps? Ooh. Zoom, zoom. Like, I don't know, like, I think it captures different locations pretty well and gives you this sort of neat mix between something that could be a little arcadey but is also very technical in its nature. It's quite impressive. It's more impressive than I thought it would be. Okay, I'm doing well. A little too well. Are you serious? That guy hit me and then my track doesn't get counted, my lap? Wow. Maybe. Well, I think he ran into me on that one. I didn't. I think I ran into him on the first one there. That's rough. Yeah, that would have been my best lap. I don't know what was going on there, but I'm embracing it. Well, this is the best I've performed yet, so that's not bad. I just can't believe I've had to lead this long. 50% durability. They'll hold. They'll hold. Okay, maybe we will probably need to go and do the pit stop, I'm thinking.